What's going on, people? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Back with another Asian session. Gold's had some crazy moves overnight, so we'll break it all down. We'll see what we got going on for the day. And yeah, see what we can see. But yeah, gold has had a incredible move yesterday. Incredible move. I'm just gonna clean up some of my levels. We'll get started in about 5 minutes as well. Let me just make sure everyone is in. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Riley. Good morning. Euro futures analysis played out perfectly yesterday as well for you guys who joined the London session. I'll break that down as well. It was absolutely perfect. Good morning, brother. Good morning, man. Good morning. Sir, can I ask something? Yeah, sure, man. You can ask away. Ask away. Within reason, I guess. But yeah, go ahead. Missed the stream yesterday. Missed bread. Yeah, it was a good stream yesterday, man. We had some lovely calls on gold, and Euro futures analysis and gold analysis played out so well. From the call, you know, gold ripped like over 80 ticks, which was insane. Euro futures ripped up like 100, and then, you know, back down for like another 170. So yeah, it was an absolutely insane day, man. It was crazy. But we'll break it all down. I'll share the analysis with you guys and the reasons behind the trades. But yeah, it was absolutely perfect yesterday. I didn't catch the dip back down on gold on FOMC, but it looks like it's pushed down pretty nicely. So yeah, we'll break it all down in a second. We'll give it a couple more minutes, let a few more people join, and then we'll get started. We'll see what we've got going on for today as well. Let's have a look at the calendar. Do we have anything else today? So it's looking like we've got some pound news today at 9 PM, and you've got unemployment claims later on for the US dollar. In terms of the Asian session today, you got some Australian dollar news, but it's not high impact, so I'm not really interested. So we seem to be in for a pretty clean Asian session. So hopefully we get some nice moves today. It's absolutely roasting here in Australia today. Sunshine Coast is absolutely boiling. So I passed funded August competition, but I have no name in winners in funded next. I have absolutely no idea what that is, man. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I just took my dog for a walk this morning, and yeah, it's so hot today. It's so hot. And the worst part is I ran out of coffee. So we got coffee on the way as well. My ranked in 13. I have no idea, man. I don't even know what funded next is. I have absolutely no idea. If it's Forex, I don't trade Forex, man. No, I've never even heard of funded next. What time is it? Right, we've got 5 more minutes to wait for the hourly close. Let me just let the Zoom guys in as well. Here we go. We've got Zoom, 5 people. Good shit. All right. Let me share my screen.
Yo.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, bro.
You got the day off today?
Yeah.
Good, man.
For the next couple of, bro.
Oh, nice.
Look at me face, man.
Oh shit! Oh, from your tonsils?
Wisdom teeth.
Wisdom teeth, yeah. Fuck, man.
Teeth.
Oh, man.
Yeah, shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you what's going on, man.
Talk about those stuff, mate.
Good, man. See if we get some Asian bank.
Hope so.
Did you get your top step all set up alright? All back up and working?
Yeah, all back up and running.
Good, man.
I don't know what the go was, but yeah, they got it fixed.
Good, man. You aren't trading Forex anymore? No, I don't trade Forex anymore, Terry. Futures only. Futures only. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Drew. What's going on, man? Where's my coffee, man? What time is it? All right, 3 more minutes. So just let a few more people join in, and we'll start breaking everything down. Gold's had a pretty big push back down off the back of that FOMC. How did the news come out? So let's have a quick look. See how that FOMC came out. I think you may get some good volatility today in Asia off the back of that news. Asian markets are going to be reacting to that. Could give us some nice bounces. Hopefully. USD moves to new lows ahead of FOMC decision. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys on Zoom took this Euro position. I can't remember who asked me to break this down, but it ended up breaking down pretty nicely. I haven't really traded Euro futures, so I don't really know how it moves. So what the contract sizes, but it ended up moving, yeah, fucking very, very well. Analysis was absolutely perfect. Need to catch up on some sleep. Yeah, well, let's see if we can get it, man. See if we can get it. Simulation opposed. Yeah, so it's called that, man. All right, let's do it. Let's start breaking. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off my phone because in case the stream's lagging. Yeah, so no real news today in the Asian session, which is good. We should be in for a clean little session. Let's start having a look at gold. So, man, I should have held this gold trade a lot longer. So I got long on gold yesterday. Where did I get long on gold? Was it from? Yeah, so I got long on gold from down here yesterday, and I just took this little bounce like 12 ticks. I should have held a runner. Man, one contract runner on this position would have been, oh my god, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it ended up smashing all liquidity levels yesterday, and this is everything we spoke about on stream. Price left this double top, came down, grabbed the lows, had that liquidity sitting above there, and that got absolutely smashed for like 40 ticks. So I only got 10 of it, but I ended up smashing like over 40. So even if you guys just took a little bit of that move, it was called out absolutely perfectly yesterday, all on the stream. So I'm gonna delete all the levels now. We're gonna go from scratch on gold and see how we're looking, see how that daily closed. Cheers, yeah, no worries, man, no worries. So daily on gold has closed pretty doji actually, and still respecting this massive level of support. And for you guys on Zoom, I mentioned the 4-hour levels where we could be looking for gold to have this sell-off back down into this support. As you kind of see, you got this, wait, not in the Asian session, but you got this nice level here. There's going to be the head, potential to come back down for this right shoulder back down into these levels. So at any point, if we can get retracements, we could be looking for something like this. So you may see some pullbacks in the Asian session, and then London or US session may continue pushing down back down into this region today. And then overall, this is going to be the weekly high that's going to be looking to be targeted on gold. So for Asia today, let's have a look what's going on. So 4 hours just flipped back aggressively bearish there on gold. Let me just have a quick look at the 3 hour. Yeah, 3 hour heavy as well. So yeah, you just closed very bearish back below this resistance. But like I say, I think a retracement back up into here would be very nice to get sells all the way back down into here on gold. Well, it's going to be difficult. I don't want to just jump straight into some long pullbacks with how aggressive it's pushed down. But you know, if you can see a retracement, it's got 60 plus tick potential. You know, if I just take 15, 20 of that, amazing. So we'll do the 30 analysis here on the futures chart. You got a nice little double bottom down there as well. I'll get rid of these highs. These have all been grabbed now. Still pushing down. Let's go to the 30. on this chart. 30-minute on Goldie. So that's that nice double bottom down there. You're pushing down pretty aggressive. I'm just kind of trying to see where could we continue to push down before finding some support for a potential pullback. And it's looking like this level here is pretty nice. So you can see it's kind of, let me do it on the hourly actually. So let me see, it's quite, yeah, it gets quite noisy in here, but it's a nice level where you're probably going to see a bounce. Is that no top wick in this current hourly yet? No top wick. How's that daily just opened as well actually? Straight down, okay. So level to watch for today on gold is going to be seeing if we can come down and liquidate this low. And then if we can, amazing, you could see pullbacks like, you know, back up into where's that just gone? Back up into these highs all the way up here and coming back up to retest that level. So you kind of at this 30-minute support right now. Just see how the 15's looking here. So you got 15. Let me take this level, bring this here. 15 there is looking pretty nice. Yeah, nice 15 support right now here on gold. How big is this range? 12 ticks. 12 ticks. So that's the 15 range for today. Let's go on the 5 here on the currency chart. Make this a little bit bigger. So these lows are going to be of interest today. Well, you could see spikes down into these lows before a push back up, or if you start pushing back up, then it leaves these lows for later on in the London session. But let's just make this a little bit bigger, see what's kind of going on here. So 5 minutes just grabbing these lows as well, which is interesting. Could be enough for a potential pullback. So I have to see how we're going to react. But I need if I'm going to jump in some longs, I need a nice strong breakout on this 5 minute. Otherwise, if you don't break out, you could just keep pushing down into these lows, which is, you'd have to see it come back up, retest these levels. Yeah, potential shorts into them lows, definitely. So yeah, let's just wait for this first 15-minute closure, get a little bit more indication of price action, and I think we could see some nice moves on gold today. From these lows, once you grab these lows, if you still hold this support here, you know, pullbacks back up into these levels are pretty nice. Even if you don't get it all the way back up into here, at least pulling back up into what, around here, it's still going to be a very much worthwhile trade. So we've got lots of clean ranges to play on gold today, which is good. This is what we want to see. You want to see we've got them clear ranges, which we do pretty nicely today. We're not stuck in any 10 tick ranges. Once we do break out here, we're going to see some nice pushes. I would like to see gold just spike out these little lows first. But you may even, I'm just kind of looking at these levels. You may even retest maybe where, let me see, like around here first. And then from here down into there. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice trade. Yeah, lots of options today on gold. Lots of options. Whether we take it for the pullback or we take it for the continuation back down, it's gonna be looking pretty nice here. 4 ticks off that little bounce, yeah. Just see. How did Nasdaq move yesterday? I didn't. This is my first time jumping on the short since the back of that news. Oh, look at that big sell-off on Nas. Didn't come up to grab the top levels. But yeah, big sell-off there on Nas. Look at that. Huge. Yeah, absolutely insane. Oh, look at that. Yeah, oh, there you go. That was a Russell with a nice setup again. Came up, grabbed the highs, broke the levels, big top wick, big pushes. Big pushes. So you're 30 bouncing off this support already on gold. How long have we got? We got 7 minutes to this first 15 closure here. Oh, pound came up, grabbed the highs as well. Big dip back down. How did Dow move? Yeah, aggressive sell-off on everything. Big sell-offs yesterday. Now you have a look at S&P. Let's get rid of some of these levels. Yeah. Daily, yeah. So, yeah, look at these. Rip these highs. Big sell-off. Big sell-offs here. Big sell-offs. So you're going to see some pretty steep pullbacks, I think, on a lot of the equity futures. Some pretty big pullbacks. Let me take this little bounce. Almost a little 6-tick bounce there. So if we leave these lows, it's going to be a nice little level here on gold. Bring this 15 down a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, all these levels have been grabbed in the S&P, which is nice. All have been grabbed. The next level S&P is going to come down to is this low here. You can already grab that low. Nasdaq on the daily as well. It's already been very steep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Didn't grab that high. Grabbed the previous big sell-off. Well, the S&P grabbed that high, so it doesn't need to. And Nasdaq's already grabbing this low that I was talking about in the S&P, which is pretty interesting. Let's have a look at the Australian dollar. How do we got? Right, five minutes to this first 15 close of the session. Australian dollar's looking pretty choppy. How did the AUDN move? There's one I was briefly watching. Yeah, came up, grabbed them highs. Nice. Oh, little push up, gap up on the yen futures, pushing back down. Pretty nice. Look at GJ for anyone who's trading, looking to trade GJ. Had a GJ move yesterday. Oh, too many levels here. Let's get rid of all this shit. Choppy. GJ probably looks the choppiest out of all of them. Yeah, GJ looks very choppy. I wouldn't even be watching it. So gold's having a nice little bounce here off this 30. We still have this low down here to come and grab. So any pullbacks, I would like to look for some shorts into that today. Or if you get nice strong 5 closures above these levels, then you want to also be open to potential pullbacks. So if gold starts closing above this level here, be open to longs. As long as we respect this level, we could be looking to take it back down into some pretty nice lows. 15, 20, yeah, nice. Man, where's my coffee, man? Where's my coffee? No bottom wick in this current 5. Yeah, we got unemployment claims today. Do we have anything tomorrow? I don't think so. Is it anything tomorrow? Oh, there you go. Yeah, flash PMI again. So you got more big news today and tomorrow as well. So you're probably gonna get some even bigger pushes on gold. This weekly on gold is gonna be very interesting. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is going to be a huge top wick to come down and create more of a bottom wick here on gold. This weekly is going to flip bearish. It's possible. You just grab this previous weekly high. So yeah, this weekly on gold is going to be huge. You're kind of trapped in between, like what, around 1940, like 1920 pretty much. So there's some huge levels on gold right now. Big levels. 15 close soon. As soon as we get this 15 close, you kind of assess what's going to happen for the day. Good morning from Morocco. Good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning. What time is it in Morocco? Isn't it like similar to UK time? What time is it in? Yeah, London. It's what 1:15 in the morning. 8 p.m. New York time. 9 a.m. Tokyo time. Yeah, 1:13. Yeah, same as London. Yeah, early on that. Oh no, sorry, late on that late night grind. On that late night grind. I can buy gold now. Is that a statement or a question? If it's a question, completely depends on the way you're trading. I'm not buying gold right now. Gold's at a level of support where I imagine everyone's probably trying to jump in longs right now. But if your plan allows you to buy gold now, yeah, sure. I'm not buying yet. No reason to buy just yet. You're respecting resistance and respecting support. Yeah, I agree, David. Yeah, they look very nice, man. Very similar to yesterday. You know, you'll see some rejections. You know, even if you don't grab it now, if you get pullbacks, same as yesterday, we can short into that low pretty nicely, and that'll actually be a pretty nice setup. Like potential like 20 ticks, which would be nice. Which would be very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, give me 2 seconds, guys. Would you wait for another 5 minutes?
Would you wait for another?
Let me just echoing. Why am I echoing? Yeah, I mean, you need a closure above or below this level to do anything. You need to break out, because this is a 6 tick range, so you don't want to get trapped in this. You need a breakout. I think if we're gonna see a little dip lower, you're gonna at least come and grab these highs. You just tried to, hasn't grabbed them at all. So 15 minutes, failed to close below the previous low. Futures chart's pushing down there. How many ticks do you have back up into the previous? Yeah, it needs a... Come on, guys, show some appreciation. Yeah, you tell him, man. You tell him. 15, yeah, so 15 just respected, coming back down for a retest. So you may see a little bounce from here. But the range is a bit too tight for me to trade just yet. The volume is very, very low. So we need to see the volume pick up a little bit more before we can jump in a trade. Let me just take one contract, see how it goes. See what the fills are like. Yeah, fills are good.
Order filled.
Alright. Let me get out of that. Let me turn that. Why does it do that as well? Fills are good. I just took one contract to test the fills. Execution's pretty nice here on gold, which is good. Making sure there's enough liquidity. But yeah, I think if we're gonna see a little dip lower, come up, wick out these highs, retest this level, and then you could consider it, because then you're trading the breakout. Here's full margin. Yeah, full margin. Don't think demos face these issues. Oh, good. Looks like it's gonna break it. Yeah, it might do. It's gonna push. It's gonna have a little wick up first. Trading it on Ninja. Terry, I'm on Ninja at the minute, man. I'm on Ninja. I'm on the Ninja web browser. It's actually pretty nice. It's very nice actually. It's exactly the same as Tradeovate, which is good. Because I thought the only way to use Ninja was just on PC. But you can actually use it on web.ninja. Web.ninjatrader.com. It's actually, yeah, it's pretty nice, man. It's very nice. Who's got the biggest demo account? I think I do, man. Topping up that demo. If we get a nice strong 5-minute closure here, amazing. But I think it's going to grab these lows first before we see any potential pullbacks. There you go. So just grab them lows. This is good. It's going to wick out them lows, and we could see a nice push here. The reason this is nice is because it's grabbing these lows first, so we don't have to wait for it to pull it back here. As soon as you grab these lows and respect this level, you can start looking for longs. So that means we may get into a setup sooner. Which demos over 2 bill. Good man. Where's my coffee? Coffee's 7 minutes away. Alright. Let me just make sure you didn't grab it on the currency. Did you just grab the lows? I don't think so. I don't think you came anywhere near it. No. The currency is actually looking pretty different to the futures, to be honest. Yeah, so this is the low on the futures chart that I'm watching. I'm just marking it up there on the currency. Show me yours. I'll top up mine. Use Ninja on FT. I don't think TopStep allows Ninja on combines. Maybe no, I'm on personal. If you want to trade on Tradeovate, Ninja, TopStep, you just use Tradeovate. It's the exact same platform. And Ninja, Tradeovate, no, TopStep have Tradeovate back up and running as well. So you can sign up to TopStep again with Tradeovate, so you can trade on the web platform as well, which is ideal. Oh, you do got 2 bill. Nice. Take one trade a year. Take 110 ticks and be done for the year, man. So we're just grabbing this previous 15-minute low with no top wick on this 15. I want to be looking for longs, but I need to see this low grabbed. As soon as we grab this low, I want to be looking for some longs here. Zero motion on demo, yeah. Demo's the way to go, man. Zero motions, you take any losses, you can just ask them to reset it. Planet shopping. So we're very, very close to this low. We came, what, 2 ticks away from it. So I would love to see these wicked out before we can take this little long. As soon as we do, Asia could be in for some nice pullbacks here. 5 minutes fading to close below that support though, which is quite interesting. You still haven't closed below this support just yet. He tried to, pushed it straight back up. Look at some land on Mars. Do you place extra trains on Awanda or Comex? No, yeah, I don't. This is Awanda chart's just the currency one. Only reason I'm looking at the currency one here is because the 5 minute grabs highs and lows a little bit more than the futures, and I'm still getting used to just watching the futures. But yeah, I'm only trading futures here, man. So I'm only taking this. So GCZ 23 is what we're trading. Yeah. Gold futures. But yeah, the only reason I got the currency one here is simply for the fact that it wicks out highs and lows on the 5 minute just a little bit more than the futures, and that to me is a pretty important part of our plan. Liquidating the highs or lows first, whereas sometimes on the futures chart it can leave a pretty nice double top, and you can wait for it to be getting grabbed before a push, but on the currency chart it's actually already been grabbed. And some of the guys still trade like 4x as well, so it's good just to still have it on. Cheers, yeah, no worries, man, no worries. No worries. I might have to start trading, like, I might have to start mixing in a little bit of euro and pound futures as well, because the fucking analysis on these currency futures recently has been so on point. Like, if I had taken this little bounce we spoke about yesterday, oh man, it would have been an absolute banger of a trade. Even if I didn't get the short, there's the long from here, huge. Came up, grabbed the highs, absolutely insane push. You're still pushing down, so still pushing down here. Like I say, I think gold needs to liquidate this low before I can go in long. If we grab this low and still close back above this support, amazing. We're going to be looking for a pullback here. You're going to grab it? Come on, gold. Wick it out. Wick out the lows. How did the previous hourly close? Oh yeah, aggressively bearish. Aggressively bearish, right into some pretty big support there. Look at this. This is a big level. Even if you just kind of play this range today on gold, in the Asian session, it's still like a, you know, a 20 tick range. Go on. Grab the lows. Couldn't even short it because it didn't give a closure just yet. But as soon as we liquidate this low here, we could be in for a potential nice push. Oh, my coffee's almost here. I'm checking the charts whilst tracking my coffee. Are you trading the DAX? No, I don't really trade the DAX, Terry, man. I've watched it a few times, but I don't really like how it moves. Oh, there you go. Cool. We just grabbed the lows here. Now let's see if we're going to actually close below or wick it out. This is the nice push. We want to look at that strong 5 minute close. Oh, look at that push. There you go. Currency chart has just wicked out the lows as well, which is nice. See, the futures chart had wicked it out before the currency had. Now the currency has just wicked out that low. Uber Eats coffee. Yeah, I had to, man. I ran out of coffee this morning, so it was not the best way to wake up. So I had to order some coffee. And it's almost here. She's just around the corner, so I have to go and get it. Not ideal, nah, not ideal, man. That's not how you want to start your morning. Look at this push. Holy. Asia just continuing to fucking sell gold. Look at that, it's nice 20 ticks there. No closure yet though, so you couldn't jump in it. Uber coffee. Alright guys, give me 2 secs. My Uber coffee is here. Wait, where's she going? No, you've just gone straight past. Alright, maybe not. So we're pushing down pretty hard now. You know, if the 30 actually just closes incredibly bearish, you know, we may just look for some sells back down to this double bottom, which is also fine. But we need to see a closure below this support. If you do get that closure, it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yo, what's going on, man? What up, what up? Why is she just like stopped on the road? Do you take any trades? No, not yet, man, not yet. We're just waiting for this closure below this to potentially short it down to these lows, but as soon as you did close, it's just push. But we're waiting to see if this 30 is actually going to close below this range. If it is, then amazing. I'm going to look for some shorts. You did order Uber coffee for real? Yeah, I did. It's almost here. I ran out of coffee this morning and I can't trade and I can't stream without coffee, so we got a long black on the way. Nice iced long black. Had a little pain chocolat as well. Alright, give me 2 secs, guys. We got the goods. We got the goods. There we go. Got 1 more minute to 30. 30 is actually going to close pretty bearish here. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now we can get ready to start trading properly. I had to get one for the boss as well. And some beans. Very nice. So if this 30 closes like this on gold, which is looking like it's going to, I'm just going to continue to look to keep selling this as long as it doesn't keep pushing. At any pullback, shorts down into double bottoms is just going to be the next play. Probably won't pull all the way back up into here, but any little top wick, short it down into there, it's going to be it's going to be a nice push. Can I trade it E-mini in London session with top step? Yeah, you absolutely can. You can trade it in any session. The volume may be a little bit less, but yeah, you can. Look at this push. 20 seconds till we get this closure. Yeah, you can trade it. You can trade it. You can trade top step in any session, man. Any session. Sometimes the volume and the fills aren't going to be as good as New York session, but they'll still be good in London. So we've just had a very aggressive 30 close here. No top wick though. It needs a top wick, and I can look to sell this. That's some good coffee, man. As soon as we get a top wick, I'm going to be looking for sells on gold. Stops are going to have to be quite large though, which is the only concern. I think gold's gonna, like I said, I think gold's gonna dip down into these lows. But there's no entry for this just yet. You haven't really grabbed any previous 30-minute highs yet, but you've liquidated the lows nicely. So you could, at some point today, grab these highs. Whether or not we do it now, you could grab them highs. Yeah, we're getting some solid volume here today. North, yeah, GYG is amazing. Yeah, GYG's been one of the best finds since coming to Australia, I think. Yeah, I think we had GYG on the weekend actually. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not amazing, but it's just fucking good. It's convenient. The chips are great though, to be fair. The chips are great. Yeah, I probably have GYG like, no, not once a week, but like once every other week maybe. The Brekkie Brewers. Really, I didn't even know they did breakfast. I've never been there for breakfast. There's loads of good spots on Sunshine Coast. There's so many good places to try. It's healthy too, unlike Macca's. Yeah, that's kind of why I get it. You know, I get like a chicken burrito, so it's not even that bad as opposed to getting like another dry fruit. Let me go give the boss her coffee. Otherwise I get shouted at. Fairly sure breaking roots on. Yeah, I have to try, man. Keep her happy. Yeah, got to, Terry, man. Got to be done. Got to be done. Happy wife, happy life, they say. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we're still just pushing down here on gold. I can't short it yet. But this is the reason that, you know, when someone said, "Can I long?" That's why I said don't go long. Because if you try to go long here, and this is literally why I said do not long this support. And let me show you on the 5-minute. These rejections here on gold of this support are a retail trap. These retails try to go short here, and they put their stop loss just below this low. And what happens? They get wicked out aggressively. I mean, if I got long off that support, I would have to cut it right there. My plan would tell me I have to cut it right there, but if you try to go long left there, instantly stopped out. And again, Although I didn't get to get the short because it just kind of pushed and then fucking pushed way too aggressively. That's, again, nice to see the plan playing out. 17 ticks in that 1 5-minute candle in Asian sessions. Pretty fucking impressive. And that's purely because it's an aggressive stop hunt. The amount of people who are trying to jump in longs here, like I say, stop sitting just below there, huge. So now they've all been wicked out. So now these people have all been wicked out. We're going to see how we're going to react. You know, if we look at the hourly, yeah, look at this hourly aggressive bearish. No real top wicks just yet. But as soon as we get one though, you may not come, like I say, you may not come back up that high, but even to come back into these levels on this next like 15-20 minutes is also going to give a nice play. Next level is going to be, yeah, all the way down there. But it's pushing, yeah, it's pushing hard. I actually kind of made a little rookie error last night as well when I was trading. I closed my trade at like 12 ticks, ended up hitting like over 40, and I could have trailed it. I don't know why I didn't, and it just goes to show that whatever stage you guys get to, these things will always happen. So I got long, literally like the very last 5-minute candle here on gold, and then as soon as we didn't drive, I went, oh shit, I went break even, and I was kind of playing gold up into these highs. And then pretty much as soon as it got smashed very aggressively. I was pretty much just like closed like 9 contracts there, whereas I don't know why. And this is like I say, and I'm just showing you guys because these things will always happen. It was an emotional reason to close, but if I had trailed, that trade would have made me just shy of like almost $2,500, whereas I closed it at like 1,200. Because it ended up coming up to full TP. But yeah, it's just showing it for you guys because, like I say, these things will always happen. You know, you'll never become a perfect trader. But if I had trailed it, like I say we should do, yeah, I would have made way more. But I closed it based off me trying to think what was going to happen next. I thought we were going to tap into this region and just roll over, but we're not here to trade off what we think. We trade off what we see. The 5-minute close bullish, amazing trailing stops. So yeah, all part of the fun. All part of the fun. 5 minutes for a little bit of doji candle, potential 3-pin pattern. I would absolutely not take it. It's way too aggressive, but it's not the worst of trades. 2 pip stop loss. You can take the breaking highs instead. So what would that be? A 2 tick stop loss. Yeah, some SMC trader stuff right there. Look at that. 27 risk to reward. Thanks for live stream. It helps a lot. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm glad it helps. Once we can get some trades as well. Amazing. I got a new video coming out tonight as well. I finally just got it ready about like, you know, making like $1,000 a day trading gold futures. It's going to be a pretty good video. It's going to be very insightful for you guys. I think it's going to help a lot. So I'll release that at some point this afternoon, probably later in the London session. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to help you guys a lot. 5 minutes still pushing down. We need this. We just need this to pull back to continue selling it. Because like I say, the only reason we can't sell it now is because stops is going to have to be, what, like 60 ticks for a potential 20, which is just, yeah, it's way too high risk. It's quite painful just watching gold sell off like this. But at any point, you could see this pullback. Is it 10:30? Yes, we got time. We got time. We'll keep an eye. Yeah, I may even just fucking start live in a second, to be honest. If I've got it all, I think I've got it all up and ready. But it's a good one, especially for you guys who are maybe just getting into futures and don't really understand, like, you know, contract sizing, how to work out positions on gold, etc. It's good. It's a good one. Goldie still pushing here. So I'm pretty much just waiting to see how this 15 is going to close. I'm trying to get in a trade, but I can't force it just yet. Did you guys on Zoom, did anyone stay up for FOMC yesterday? I imagine you guys from Australia didn't. It was at like, what, 4 AM for us or something crazy? I don't know if anyone else stayed up and watched it. You guys in the US, maybe? Yeah, USD, yeah, USD, man, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. So what's that? Is that what it is? Is it 1.5? USD to AUD? Roughly, yeah, nice. Yeah, 1.56, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so 1.56. Can you even have gotten into this short? Is that the one? I actually wanted to, man. I wanted to see these little highs grab first, or just a closure below this level. But pretty much, once you actually closed below this level here, like here's the first closure. That was the only short, but it just happened way too quick for me to even be able to take it. But I would have loved to, man. It would have been a great, like, what, 20 ticks in 10 minutes, like $2,000. Yeah, it moved way too quick. This candle slammed through the level, top wick within like the first couple of seconds, and just pushed. Yeah, it would have been lovely. I just wanted to see just a little closure below this level, quick top wick, and I could have shorted it down because the range was, yeah, it was worth it. But prior to this push, you hadn't actually closed below, so I needed the closure. And as soon as you get the closure, yeah, just end up having a big push, unfortunately. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, shorts into that low was very valid, man. The range was so worth it. It was very valid. Champions League was on. Yeah, Champions League was on last night. I didn't get to watch it. What was the scores? Arsenal, look at that, 4-0. Yeah, nice. Yeah, some good games on. Some very good games on. Man, that's the only thing about being in Australia. You can't watch the football anymore. Sometimes it's nice just like on a weekend you'd be able to stick it on. What was that? Real Madrid 1-0. Yeah, some big games. Yeah, nice. Man City 3-1. That was yesterday. I gotta watch the Arsenal highlights. That's a pretty good game. Big game. If this 5 minute can come up and wick these highs, I'll look for the flip of this candle. Who do you go for? Arsenal, man. Arsenal. I've supported Arsenal for way too long. You can't watch currently watch football in Australia, but great thing about Australia is you can watch UFC. UFC Sundays are way better than watching football, to be honest. I was able to trade after the last AFP. I patiently waited 4 hours liquidity to grow, entered small risk, made almost 50% of the combine. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Trailing is the trading your stops when your trade is running a profit on an intraday trade is amazing, man. It's absolutely amazing. Go Broncos. Yeah, I haven't really watched any. I haven't watched any NRL at all. I haven't watched any. I should though. Ooh, favorite fighter in the UFC. Oh, I don't know if I have one. Izzy was up there till he got slapped. I mean, Izzy's still up there, one of my favorites. The Volk's good as well. Yeah, Volk is the GOAT. Yeah, Volk's a fucking legend as well. Legend. Invincible years. Yeah, absolutely. John Jones. Yeah, in terms of the best, yeah, John Jones is probably fucking one of the best. Anyone who says Conor McGregor doesn't watch UFC. Look at this gold, man. This is just pushing. Pushing. Once you break this support, bam. Hoping to see something like this. Some fuckery around this. I mean, it still could come in, but it's unlikely. Oh, look at this on Goldie. We are just... The Asia dogs are just slamming this down. This is just pushing. Non-stop.
Do you see gold going back up? Because it hasn't liquidated any of the 13 winners.
Yeah, at some point I think it will, man. It's just so heavily bearish at the minute that it's just like you don't really want to try and trade against it because it could just, after this big push down in Asia, could just chop for a while. Would have been lovely to cash this short.
Yeah.
If you caught this short, yeah, you'd be able to trail again, locking in 20 ticks. Yeah. Yeah, I do think it could though. Yeah, I think you could see a nice bounce. Think a bounce off that 1944. Yeah, where's 1944? Yeah, so that's the thing. I want to see if I got this short, which I didn't get the chance to get confirmation. But yeah, this double bottom would be my target, and then from this double bottom, you may range for a little bit, but later on you could see it pull back up into here. And if you respect this level, you may just keep going lower. Or if you break above, then you could come back up to here and then potentially back up into here. But yeah, it's I mean, at some point today, the likelihood of gold retesting this level here is very likely. It's not just going to keep dropping forever. It's just, when does the pullback come in? If anything, I would be more comfortable to keep selling gold. But yeah, even on the 5 minute, yeah, I haven't even grabbed any 5 minute highs since like what? Not even here. I mean, you grabbed the highs there. But all of this push down, I think you're going to see these highs grabbed at some point. Whether it comes in Asia, we'll see. That's just 40 pips. Yeah, it's huge, man. This is huge. Huge. Anyone here on Zoom caught the short? Now, did anyone on Zoom catch the short? I don't think so. I don't think there was really an entry, to be honest. Like, you wouldn't want to get... If you'd got wicks up into this little level, would have been nice to take the shorts, but you didn't even get that. But I personally didn't get the shorts. I would have loved to take the fucking rest of the week off, but no, there's just no confirmation for me here, just because like that, even that 15 closed respecting the level, so I would have wanted a nice closure, quick top wick, and then drive it down. But I mean, people were talking about long, so hopefully whoever was trying to go long, I talked you out of not going long. Although I didn't get the short, I didn't get trapped in the longs. Which is always a good sign. But yeah, like I say, you don't even want to be selling gold right now, because if you start selling gold, at any point this could just pull back up to these levels, and even up into here, and you go sit in big drawdown before then hitting like maybe 40 ticks. Hey bro, you trading London tonight? What's going on, man? Yeah, I'll be trading London in Discord, man. I'll be trading London for sure, especially if I don't get traded here in Asia. We'll definitely be trading London. Look at this, 15. Yeah, 15 has not even grabbed any highs either, which could come in at any point. But like I said, I can't. I want to try and even look at the euro. Just boom. The Asian markets are just continuing to sell off everything. Let's have a look. I don't really look at it anymore. Let's have a look at the DXY. Let's worry about red folders during London. Nah, I don't think so. What is it? Let me see. Nah, I don't really care about red folders today. Nah, Swiss franc. Nah, not really. I don't trade Swiss franc, so nah, may give some volume into gold, but no, I don't really not trade news anyway. The only time I won't trade news is if it's like NFP, CPI, or FOMC. If it's news for, oh my god, wait, surely that's not real. If it's news for other instruments, yeah, I don't care personally. The news is good. The news gives you the volume, and that's what you need. Like I say, you don't go like when you're back testing. You're not back testing with the news, so I personally see no reason to worry about it when you're trading live, unless it's crazy high impact news. Yeah, look at that pump on the US dollar. Look at that. Huge pumps. Came down, grabbed the lows, pushing, absolutely pushing. Is Nasdaq still selling off as well? Yeah, look at that. Nasdaq still selling off as well. Look at this. This is huge. It is the day after FOMC, so like clearly we got to be careful. But it's you're getting some big pushes today. It's gonna be interesting for London. There was a Lombardo call out after 1952 was taken out. 1-to-1 contract. New trade man. Good man, yeah, good man. Good job. Managing the position well. Trade management is very important. Very, very important. As soon as it closes like above or below a level, you cut your trade. Like if you got long here, looking for this play back up, as soon as that closes bearish, cut your trade right there. Straight away. You gotta just trade off the levels, stay neutral and trade off the levels. So worry mostly about CPI, PPI, FOMC. Yeah, the most high impact US dollar news events. And NFP is probably the biggest. I don't trade on NFP at all. But other than that, yeah, I don't care about any other news. Unless it's like, if I was trading pound futures, I'm not going to take a trade before like pound CPI or something like that happened this week. So it all depends on what you're trading. But if you're just trading gold futures, yeah, they're the only ones you really need to worry about. Or if there's anything else that crops up. Like so today you got unemployment claims, which I would not trade it, but it's going to give some big volume. So if I'm not already in a position, like half an hour before that news comes out, I'll just wait. But if I'm already in a position when that news comes out, I'll just make sure I'm managing my risk and be at least like, going break even. But yeah, the news is what you need. The news gives the volume. I think a lot of people are scared of news, but yeah, if you don't have news, you don't have volume. Appreciate your answer, but yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Alright, let me go to it, guys, 2 seconds. Oh, you can't hear me. Sorry, man. I forgot to unmute my mic. There you go. My bad. But no, yeah, I was just saying. No, someone asked if I had got the short. No, I hadn't got the short. I would have loved to. But yeah, I was just waiting for the closure below this level, and then once you got the closure, it just dipped so hard. I didn't really want to take it off the rip. In Asia. Happy checking my AirPods. Yeah, sorry, I've got to unmute it. How are the fails on high impact news events? Does futures have slippage? Not as much, but it does still possibly have some. I haven't really been on the back of any, so I can't really say. But feels are still good. But yeah, that's the only reason I would be careful. Unless you've got like an entry where it's like very far away, then go break even. But like, you know, if you're taking entries around here and you've got something like FOMC, then yeah, you don't really want to be holding it too much. Trade commissions are higher than Ninja. No, it should be the same. When Ninja Trader owns TradeRate, so it depends on how you're trading it, on which account. But yeah, it would be pretty much the exact same. Just about $5 per contract. Come on, Goldie. This is just pushing. We are pushing. So I don't think you'll come up to this level now. I'm gonna get rid of this level. I think at some point, you know, like I said, I don't think it's gonna necessarily come in today, but at some point you could see gold retrace all the way back up into here. Well, I mean, it may come in London, I don't know, but I think you're gonna continue pushing down. I had 15 contracts at 1949.6. Oh, for the sell. Did you have? Oh no. 1949.6 for the sell, 15 contracts. Oh my days. Oh man. Oh no. Don't look at it. Yeah, it would have been absolutely crazy. Fuck man, that's bad. 15 contracts as well. Man, if you've taken 20 ticks of that, I would be a banger. Absolute banger. Threw your computer away is what it is. Yeah, it's what it is, man. It's all good. Check thing. Yeah, let me show it here because it'll be different for everyone. Look, let me send it. This will be a good little. It's a good little article. Or if I'm scared, close at 8%. Yeah, or I mean, if you are scared, then if you had the opportunity to go break even, and if I'm ever unsure about a trade, yeah, I'll probably just go break even and see how it breaks. But shorts into that support was nice. The only way you could have held is just if you just got a little closure below there, amazing. Then you just keep holding the trade until it closes back above. But to be honest, I don't think that was a bad close, man. I think it was a bad close because this 5 minute wicked out these lows as well, and then closed back above the support. So you could have been looking for this to pull back a little bit higher. So I don't think it was a bad close, to be honest, man. Even though it would have been, you know, hindsight could profit. I think it was a good close. That's why I closed out when it wicked out, closed above. Yeah. That's also the reason I didn't go and I didn't get the shorts, because that was also a liquidity grab to potentially, you know, pull back. So that's also the reason why I couldn't jump in the shorts. So if you look at it like this, in hindsight, it's easy to say how clear it was to push down. But at this point here, is there any reason to jump in shorts on gold? Personally, for me, there's not. Until you get a closure below quick top wick, and then you can drive it lower. But at this point, yeah, if I was in shorts, you know, if I got shorts like here, I would honestly be doing the exact same, man. And then as soon as you did get the close, you'd be looking for a quick little top wick. Didn't even retest the prior low, just dropped. So yeah, prior to that drop, yeah, I agree. There was no entry. You know, although gold's pushing down beautifully, it doesn't necessarily mean it's your trade. You have to catch the move. Technical gold go down to 1922 lows. Yes, I think so. Let's have a look. On the hourly, 1922. Yeah, easily. Well, this is my target. My overall target is down here on the 4 hour. This is the level that I wanted to be shorting gold into down here. This is the one I shared in. I shared this in Discord last night. I shared these highs somewhere, I think here. They closed below here, retested this level to short it all the way back down into like 1915. Because a very nice level of support, resistance broke above and didn't yet quite come back down for a retest. And if you take on like a big swing fib, what's going on? No. What? Where's my chart just gone? I'll do that. That's weird. Yeah, sorry. So this is kind of like the overall swing play I'm looking for on gold. So you can see back down at this support, you got that 71% as well, and that's where you'd be looking for that big play back up. But yeah, if I was looking to swing trade gold, it was shorts from here all the way back down into here. So yeah, these levels could come in at. It's unlikely to come in today, but in the next, couple of days to weeks, I think you're going to see gold pull back up into here. I don't know if you'll get this high. It's not looking like you will. That was my first short level, but anywhere pullbacks into here, yeah, be looking for shorts all the way back down into 1915 on the currency chart. That was kind of the overall like main swing analysis on gold. 30 people press the like button. Yeah, you tell him, Terry. You tell him, man. Terry keeping everyone in check on the chat. Yeah, we need to run up these numbers. I draw an Arista water where all of a sudden everyone will start coming back. Alright, so we just had this hourly close on gold. Let me just see. Let me get rid of these. So yeah, hourly has closed heavy bearish. Now, I don't know if you get a pullback right back up into these levels straight away. I think you'll probably just come back maybe up into there would be your next kind of short level. But I mean, as long as you keep pushing down, I just fucking painfully have to watch it. Unfortunately. But it could pull back at any second, and if it does pull back without grabbing this double bottom, that's going to be my target. I was trading Asian and London session, looking to travel Asia. Early have traded US. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah, it's great, man. That's all I trade, to be honest. All I trade is well, mainly just London, to be honest. But when I was traveling and trading around Asia, yeah, we would just trade London in the morning for like 2-3 hours, and that's pretty much it. Same when we do the trading retreat. We'll trade for like, I mean, sometimes we would wake up in Thailand and we would trade like Asia for maybe like an hour, see if we get a play. If not, we'd trade London for like 2 hours in a coffee shop somewhere, and then that's pretty much it, man. I'd pretty much go enjoy the day after that. I have made a few videos on how to trade Asia and London. I'll be posting another one today as well. Yeah. Depends what you're trading. But if you're trading gold, yeah, gold can move well in every single session like we're seeing here. This is just a big continuation off the back of the FOMC news. Any good spot to meet traders in Thailand? That's where I'm gonna go. Yeah, probably Phuket. You get there's a lot of traders, a lot of crypto traders in Phuket. Phuket's a cool place too. As long as you don't go into the shitty areas like the touristy areas, Phuket's a nice place. Koh Samui is probably my favourite, to be honest. When is the trading retreat? It is in May next year in Bali. But yeah, I'll post more insights into that soon as well. more info soon. Take out some hands first. Been scaled all the way down, so yeah. Put in scale. Oh, so you're still up, what, 900 on the day, David? If you're still up 900, that's amazing, man. Amazing. That's very good. But yeah, gold is just unfortunately still selling off. But I think this in London could be quite good for us today. Hopefully, I mean. So what's happening in Bali? That's what I'll be doing the next trading retreat in Bali next year for a week. But I'll post more about that soon as well. We did the last trading retreat last year in Thailand, and this year we'll be doing it in Bali. I haven't booked the villa yet, but yeah, I need to confirm numbers and lock it in properly, as well as release it a little bit more. And yeah, I'll be looking to book something in soon. How to arrange capital for growth? Already doing pretty well on my money. Need advice to arrange money? Just either trade funded, or if you have proven consistency and a good track retrad, there's plenty of people out there who'll throw money at you. But you need a good track record of consistent returns. It's not that hard to find investors when you can show that as well. But you need a track record, at least 3 to 5 years. If you don't want to go down the funded route, there's plenty of other ways to go down private capital areas. Looking to buy or sell gold? I'm looking, well, overall, I'm looking for gold to pull back, and I think you're going to sell gold back down into this little double bottom. But yeah, I just need it to pull back so I can do that. So I would consider longs to pull back up, but it's just a bit too aggressive just yet. 15s just came down, wicked out the previous low. But I think at some point today you're going to see gold pull back pretty heavy, and you know I'd be open to long in that pullback because it's going to be like what 40 plus ticks, and I'll take 20 of that and be done. But I just don't want to jump in it just yet after it's been so heavy. How much is like $5,000 US to use in one contract? And what broker and then as in. Do you mean as in like, could you trade like a $5,000 account using one contract? Yeah, absolutely, definitely, man. You don't need a huge account to trade personal, man. You really don't. If you can manage your risk, you can trade more than one contract as well. Especially on not on other instruments, but on gold for sure. Absolutely, and I would use I would use Ninja Man. Blueberry is great. I used Blueberry for a very long time, but Blueberry is more FX. But Blueberry's still good, and they're Australian regulated as well. But yeah, I've just got my Ninja set up, man. Try 10 on NAS. Yeah, don't do 10 on NAS. But on gold, 5k account, you could probably trade like 3 contracts. I mean, if I was trading a $5,000 account, given what I'm doing now, the way I manage my risk, I would be trading 5, personally. But that's just me. Hello. You still wet, buddy?
No. So much hair came off.
Easy blow up, yeah, easy. Off topic, but looks like a hot one. Southeast Queensland, OE28 Brisbane. Yeah, I took my dog for a walk this morning, and it was already fucking cooking, man. I have to go jump in a pool soon. 6 to 7 months consistency with track record of low risk. Yeah, keep building up, man. Keep building up a little bit more. Go for at least a year, and that's only if you want to approach a private investor. But I would say trade funded first. Get a funded account first, and pull as much money out of that as you can. And then yeah, approach investors. Like I say, and It's honestly, if you can prove to, and there's very, very, very rich people out there, and there's a lot of them, that if you can prove that you are a good trader, and you can say you can make 10% a year, that's it. People will literally throw money at you. But there's ways that there's other ways that you have to do it to like kind of stand out from everyone else. Like, so the way that I would do it, hypothetically, I would approach an investor and say, you know, I can give you 10% a year for the first 2 years. Like if you come out of the year in a minus, that you will cover the losses. Like if I say to someone I made 10% a year, I'll say for the first 2 years, if for whatever reason I don't make you money, I will cover the losses. So you kind of got to put your neck on the line when you're upcoming in that world of investing and trading other people's money. Because if you look at hedge funds, for example, that have been around a lot longer, hedge funds could end the year down 2-3% and still make money off management fees, and they charge a shit ton of management fees as well. I know some hedge funds that charge crazy management fees regardless of if they make money or not. And if you're not a hedge fund, if you want to approach private investors, that's how I would do it. Go to them and say, you know, I'll give you 10% a year or 15% a year. Any losses occur for the first 2 years, I will cover them. What's gold doing? Gold's just ranging. Gold's slowing down. This is nicer. This is what I want to see. I want to see a slow down pullback to continue pushing down. Too heavy. I mean, like when it's too heavy, like it's gold's aggressively bearish. So to jump in longs now is just trying to like almost trying to catch a falling knife. You know, it's very, very bearish. It may pull back up, but the trend's bearish, so you just kind of want to be going short. The only way I would look for some longs if I get some intraday breakouts, it would just be a small pullback, probably half risk. Putting the skin in the game as well. Yeah. It doesn't FOMO shows up every day, even though someday. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, very, very disciplined. I like I say, I can make 20-30 ticks a week and live a very good life. I'm already up 22 this week. I'm still looking to take more trades, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm very disciplined. I don't take a whole heap of trades. Some days I could take no trades, some days I could take 3. All depends on what the market gives me. Yeah, but I'm very disciplined. You got to be disciplined. The disciplined trader. Discipline's key. More trades doesn't mean more money. So can we see FWA prop firm soon? One day, man, one day. But I wouldn't do it like all these other furus are doing. I'll do it the right way. And I would and it's kind of always been a goal to do it with people in the community that have proven that I'm kind of watching the background that do it consistent to give money with for sure, yeah. But it wouldn't be no demo account bullshit. I want it to be live money. Real money, real emotions, real trading. If you don't make profit on the account, well, you don't make money. What are they hedging against? Themselves all the time, hedging against the markets, hedging against their positions. I talk about hedge trading a lot in the community as well. I used to hedge trade when I would swing trade. I would always be hedging. Every single trade I would take would have a hedge. Every single one. Can't do it so much in futures now, because if I try and hedge, it closes off the other position, which is slightly annoying unless I had 2 accounts. You think it'd be worth it to live in Thailand and trade for like 6 to 8 months? Oh yeah, 100%. Becoming a travel trader in Thailand. Wait, let me show you. I traveled and traded for like over 3 years. What do you mean by demo? Like, is that so? Yeah, so when you do like a prop challenge, it's not actually live money. You only get put on Top Step. You eventually get put onto a live account. But like for companies like FTMO, my Forex funds, when they were a thing, it was all demo money, and you just get paid out like off a pool of people failing the challenge. So it's never actually live money. Where's my video? I'll post it in. Someone just asked me. I'll post it in the YouTube chat here. This is a video Ethan, you can watch I made on how to become a travel trader. More trades, more problems. Yeah, Eric, 100%, man. More trades, more problems. More money, more problems as well. If you can't make money on a $100 account, having 100,000 is not going to change anything. More money, more problems. More trades, more problems. Yeah, 100%. What time is it called past? While you were swing trading and hedging, were you doing it on two separate firms or on the same firm accounts with different risk? Well, when I was trading on prop firms, when I first started, prop firms weren't a thing, or they weren't as known. I had no idea what a prop firm was when I first started. I think FTMO were about, but no one knew about it. So I was trading personal, and I was swing trading personal. And then when I went onto FTMO and I traded that for a little bit, that was just kind of very short-term swings, like maybe hold it overnight, 2-3 days, but that was it. Whereas my swing trading, my personal, sometimes I could hold a trade for like 2 weeks and hold anchors for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, sometimes more. You can go on my Instagram and probably find some of the old swing trading positions. They should still be there. My Instagram got deleted when I first started traveling and trading, so this is a new-ish one. So it doesn't have all the old screenshots, which is slightly annoying, but there's still quite a few in there. On my highlights, you can see loads, yeah. There's hold us NZD Swiss franc. Look at that, I don't even trade that anymore. These are some big positions though. What is this? Yeah, I kind of lost a lot of my. Well, actually, no. If you go onto like the profit section, there's a lot of MT4 screenshots and shit on there. All right, Goldie's trying to pull back here, which is nice. 15's just closed very doji though. Never break my discipline. Take 2 trades, only 1 pair, simple, consistent. Yeah, amazing. But not enough for living, as per my capital. Well, yeah, then just go. Then if that's the case, then just go for funding. You can click the link pinned to the chat. You can check out Top Step if you want to trade futures. You can pick up 150k account, or you can pick up a 50k account for like $49. One of the best ever swing trades is one we were talking about yesterday in Discord, which was like a almost 1,200 tick day in 2 swing trades on gold when it dropped off the back of vaccine news. It was the most insane trades I've ever taken to this day, and I shared the entire thing live, entry, stop loss, everything. And yeah, we were talking about that in Discord yesterday because I still have the messages in Discord of where I shared the actual trading setup. It was one of the most insane days ever, and I could find you the exact position because I remember it like it was yesterday. I sound like an old man, but it's one of the most insane trades I have ever taken. And I actually took it, and I wasn't even on the charts when I got back to my laptop. Yeah, it dropped like ridiculous. So that was it. It was one of these. So I believe it was this drop there. So we literally shorted at like the top here off this 3rd drive and caught this entire run. It was absolutely insane. Anyone who doesn't believe me, I have proof of the entire position and sharing the entire trade. People would have every right to call me out on saying I took that short. I don't blame you, because it was a fucking ridiculous position. Like I said, it's one of the best trades I've taken to this day. Longs would have been nice. Yeah, it's just a bit too aggressive. Yeah, it's pushing up nicely now. Yeah, the 5 minutes kind of find that support, starting to pull back, which is quite nice. 15, yeah, 15's a bit doji. Yeah. So let me go back to the 30 here. So we're starting to see a pullback. This is what we want to see. So you grab the previous low, pull them back. Yeah. This, if I was going to look for potential short, it'd be around this previous 30-minute high. We'll have a nice little pullback here. Give that head and shoulders the bomb with it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, head and shoulders on gold are great, man. Gold loves little head and shoulder. I kind of see it there. Little left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breakout. Very nice. Very nice. I started Forex by watching you. I was a crypto trader. Yeah, very nice. Good man. Well, now I don't even trade Forex. So you can make the transition with me. Yeah, same as Nasdaq. You know, you've had this big sell-off just off the back of FOMC continuation. Now you're kind of starting to slow down, which is nice. You just wicked out previous 30-minute low, failed to close the low, now pushing up. So this is quite nice here now. Things are getting interesting. The session ain't done yet. Missed my buy limit by 1 tick. Oh man, where did you have it? At what, like 44.9 or something? Nice 5-minute closure there. Nice little bottom wicking, you could look along. Oh shit. This is how nice I am. Look at this. It's not even for me. Yeah. We're seeing a nice little bounce here. Buy limit was at 44.1. Yeah. Oh shit! Like, wait, 44.1. Oh man. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I like that. I like that, man. 44.1. Oh my days. Hit 0.2. Fuck, man. This is nice though. This is what we want to see. Just missed it. Hey, that's fucked, man. That's what literally. Oh yeah, that's horrible. That's crazy. But this is nice. We're starting to see some pullbacks here, which is good. This is what I want to see before we can see we can jump in this. The bee stick. Yeah, that was also nice. It's just so. That was a valid setup if it hadn't had such an aggressive push down. That was definitely valid. You can have your stop like even just below there. What are you hitting? You're only hitting, yeah, you're hitting 10 ticks. Maybe pull it back for 20. But the more this pulls back, as soon as we grab this 30-minute high, I'm going to be looking for this sell back down. Yeah, 10 ticks and done. Yeah, 10 ticks in Asia's great, man. Take your 10 ticks and run. But the likelihood of us getting 10 ticks today is very likely. Whether it comes in London or comes in Asia, we will see. But I saw some of you guys executed the longs of the analysis yesterday, which was great to see. Good to see you guys taking your own trades. How's this 5? Yeah, so I think you're going to spike up. So if you start to reject here on gold, this is good. I think a lot of people try and jump in short. But for me, as soon as we grab this 30-minute high, that's the intraday liquidity grab. And amazing. Any rejections, and we can look to sell it off into this double bottom. Let me just make sure that is a double bottom in the currency. Watch it not be now. So where have I got this double bottom? I don't think this is on the currency. Oh, no, not really. See, this is why I need to watch the currency chart and the futures chart. So the futures chart's got a double bottom here, but the currency chart never came anywhere near that low. And it kind of wicked out these little lows here before that push up. Same here, had these lows, wicked out, pushed up. Not to say you can't still come out and grab this low, you definitely can, but it's not as nice of a liquidity low as if it was a perfect double bottom like this. But you know, you are still bouncing off this support, so I think anyone trying to jump in longs is still going to be doing the exact same principle, still trying to do something like this, looking for this big play up. So any pullbacks and rejections, you know, you can still look for shorts into that liquidity, which is good, But it has to, yeah, so as soon as we grab these 30-minute highs, that's when we can be looking for any signs of rejection to pull it back lower. And, you know, from these regions, shorten back down to some lows is going to be a very nice play, actually. Aiming for that 10 tick bounce. Yeah, that's all it was, man. That's all it was. Yeah, 10 ticks. Or 16. But you'll get that easy today. Don't force it. Don't take any shit trades. Stay flat on the day and you'll get 10 ticks easy today. Wait for the nice setups, man, and you'll absolutely get it. But yeah, it would be a nice little bounce. A very nice little bounce. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna I'll post well, no, actually I'll schedule it in and I'll post the new YouTube video, the $1,000 a day on gold futures, this one in the London session. I may even just post it soon. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's a good one. The analysis on gold recently has been on point. It's just the moves have just been happening at such weird times, which I think we said for a while now. The analysis yesterday was amazing, and then when did the first entry come? What, here? Yeah, 10:40. I don't even know how I was on the charts. I just happened to be working on other things, and yeah, it just ended up pushing. I was just writing that. Yeah, analysis has been absolutely perfect, but they just haven't really been coming at, you know, normal London Open times. Like London Open time here, this nice drop off yesterday was off a double top, which we knew was going to get grabbed at some point, but it didn't get grabbed until like what, started to correct up at 10 a.m. It started and then impulsively moved at what, almost 11 a.m. It just so happened, like I say, it happened to be here. If I was in the UK, I wouldn't even be watching charts. I'll be at the gym or something. I just happened to be watching it. So yeah, that's why it's good to see you guys taking the trades as well. And I'll be sharing I'll share the levels, you know, literally like before every single session as well. But hopefully London can give us something today. I think if Asia continues to push down here and just, you know, if we just hold a range around these levels, in London you could be looking for little liquidity grabs, and then London could be the retracement of the day. It's not looking like we're going to get a play today in Asia, unfortunately. You didn't come up and grab that 30-minute high. 15-minute has grabbed some highs, but the 30 hasn't grabbed it just yet. See, any longs on gold, you probably, if you're just about to go 10 ticks, you'd probably be out of break even anyway. After such an aggressive push down, you kind of need more confirmation than just, you know, one 5-minute push. If anything, you would just want to be looking to sell it from like these regions. Which is kind of where I want to sell gold. I want to sell gold from up here. 30-minute, again, 30-minute close like this, you're creating some 30-minute liquidity. You'll be watching this high, and this high. But if this, well, we'll see. But if this current 30 doesn't close below the low, you could get a morning star here, which could be nice. Just got to set those alarms and levels. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, literally. When you got the levels, like, so how could you have done it yesterday? So, came down, grabbed these lows. I mean, so you could have set an alert probably, it's hard to say, maybe like at this support. As soon as that alert goes off, didn't close above, wait for it to close above. If it closes above, you know, set the alert down here, get it on the retest. Yeah, that's only, the only way I can kind of, if I don't get a trade in the pre-London and London Open, yeah, I got to set loads of alerts, because the levels play out like 90% of the time the way we call it. Yeah, they've just been coming at complete random times, but that's gold, I guess. We watched some psychology videos on trading. Taking profit is a keyword. Yeah, good man. Yeah, I got loads of psychology videos. I love trading psychology, man. Like I say, it's my favorite part. I find technical analysis not boring, but like I'm pretty comfortable with it. Like there's nothing I can't really do from a technical perspective. So like now it's just like once you get it to that point, and only really like you could master technicals in like 6 months, but the hardest part is going to be mastering yourself, and that's the funnest part, the most enjoyable part. Well, stressful part at the time, but most enjoyable part for me anyway. Where I can work on mastering my mind. And thing is when people take some losses in trading and they've been trading for like 1 to 2 years and they still take losses, they think that like they need to know more technicals, which sometimes, yeah, don't get me wrong, it can be the case, but for the most part it's more so you're not when you first start trading, you don't think about I need to work on how I think when I'm trading. You just think, no, I need a secret indicator, I need a secret strategy. Not very often do you see new traders taking time in their sessions to really master their thought process of what they're thinking when they're in a trade, when they're in drawdown, when they're in profit, and how they can master themselves off the charts as well. People just want all the technicals. Give me more technicals, more money. But it's absolutely not the case. And like I say, for me, trading psychology is one of the most important, most enjoyable parts. I could study trading psychology and psychology in general all day, and that's for me the funnest part and the hardest part. 5 minute close bearish. Trading is you against you. Psycho is hardest. Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, you'll never master the charts, but you'll only master yourself. That's what I need to work on. Yeah, working on my one of the best ever, and I'm not an avid reader by any means, but I'd say if everyone hasn't read fucking hell, this book, it's a must. Even if you don't like reading, like I say, I don't like reading, but I kind of basically forced myself to read this book. It's one of the only books that I've ever got into, and it's like that book talks to you. And I have watched many hours of Mark Douglas as well, many hours, repeating the same videos. And look at the top. Yeah, David, I did the exact same yesterday, man. I had 10 contracts on that long, and I closed like 9, like 10 ticks. And if I had just trailed, I would have made double the returns. But you do have to find a balance between taking profit and not being too greedy. So kind of build yourself some rules, because there'll be times where you hit 10 ticks and then it comes back to break even. There'll be times when it hit 10 ticks and then runs into 20. So you have to find the balance of, are you happy at 10 ticks to accept that this could come back to break even, or would you rather lock in the 10 ticks and take 10 ticks every time? Or if you hit 10 ticks, let me close 70% and trail the rest. But it also depends on how the market's moving. And that's why trailing is so good, because to go from having a 10 tick day, 20 day, 30 tick day, it all depends on what the markets give you. And like yesterday, the market gave way more. And if you just trailed, you would have pulled out much more, sorry. But it's a balance. You're never going to have the perfect entry and the perfect exit. But if you find that you're leaving a lot of money on the table a lot of the time, then yeah, just like for my journal, I'll write down what my trades ran into if I hadn't have taken partials. And if I keep seeing, on average these trades went into like 15 ticks and I keep closing at 10, well, I may now just start aiming for 15 a little bit more. Or if I hit 10, amazing, I'm happy to hit 10, let me lock in and break even and see if I can trail. Or trail 50%, leave the other 50 at break even. There's so many ways to do it, which is good. Look at this gold. The 15 closed bearish on gold. Now you're kind of pushing back up here. But yeah, like I say, there's no perfect entry and perfect exit. You're always going to leave money on the table, but that's just part of trading. As long as you're not taking profit because you like the look of the profits, and you're getting out when the market tells you it's time to get out, then that's great. That's all you can do. And I didn't do that yesterday, which was stupid on my behalf, but it happens. Could have made like 2,500 yesterday. Gold might range to London. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. We're seeing some nice volume though. But yeah, I am thinking the same. I may have to wait till London. But they're coming up and grabbing the previous highs now. No real bottom wick on this 30 just yet. As soon as you grab these highs, it could be a play. You're done for 2 weeks. Yeah, literally, man. Take the missile on holiday. Yeah, I'm going away soon. I'm going to Vietnam in November, which would be good. We'll still be trading as normal. But yeah, I'm going to Vietnam in November, which would be good. Yeah, still be trading, streaming as normal. I think the trading times are pretty good over there as well. I assume it's similar to Thailand. When you're aiming for 10 ticks, what's your average stop loss in ticks? My average stop loss is like anywhere between 5 and 10. Sometimes less, sometimes max loss I ever take is like 15. And that's only happened like once in the past 3 months. So and I'm aiming for much more than 10 though. Sometimes I'll take 10, sometimes I'll take 20. But yeah, if you're only going for 10, yeah, you need to be your losses need to be a lot less than that. Not a lot less, but need to be at least max 10 or less. Yeah. So how do I? Let me just share. You can have a look at this. How do I share this? My internet's being terrible. I'll share the journal. You can see. But yeah, like in June, July, and August, like I think my average loss, max loss I took in June was 7 ticks. Max loss I took in July was maybe 15. And then max loss I took in August was like 7 again maybe. Oh, nice strong 5-minute closer on gold. Anyway, 15. No, sorry, max loss I took in August was 4 ticks. Average winner was between 15 and 20. In July, what was our biggest loss in July? Our biggest loss in July was 15. Our biggest win in July was like 37. I don't take any more than, like 20, 30 tick losses. Never any more than that. And that's, like I say, that's not me getting in a trade with a 4 tick stop loss. That's the way I manage my position. I may get in a trade with a 15 tick stop loss, but I'll cut it if it doesn't go in my favor way before that. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think it might. It's quite a nice 5-minute close, isn't it? I mean, I hope it does range before London. I hope it ranges before London without grabbing these lows, because then London's going to be nice. Let's see how long we got here. Yeah, I may call it soon. I'm gonna sit here and watch price go side. It's a nice 5-minute close on gold. You could have a buy stop on the break of the high. But the 30 is almost grabbing this previous 30 high, which is kind of the target. It's fucking difficult, I tell you. It's damn difficult. Why is my chart gone smaller? Maybe it's bigger. Let me bring this down a little bit. And that's the thing, like, you watch other traders who like, take 10 to 15, 20 ticks, and their losses are like fucking 50 to 60. It's crazy. I manage my positions before I even ever let it come anywhere near that. Like I say, if I'm in a trade, and say if I got long of this support on gold today, looking for this to bounce higher, my stop loss is the second that price closes below that level, I'm out the trade. I don't just bring down my stop loss for like 60 ticks. That's just fucking crazy. If it closes below this level, I'll take the loss. If I get re-entries, amazing. I can flip my bias and make back more than the loss very, very quick. So if I got long off this support today, you know, closes below, I'll take the 4 tick stop loss and I'll just wait. But I'm not going to hold a trade like minus, what, 50 ticks and hope that it's going to come back up? Hell no. If it flips against me, that's my exit. That's my exit confirmation right there. Regardless if my stop's all the way down here, that's my stop. And if it closes back above, amazing, I can consider re-entries. But yeah, people who do trade like that, I'm not saying you can't trade like that, but for the most part, most people will blow accounts trying to trade like that. You can't trade funded if you're aiming for like 15, 20 ticks, but your stop losses are like 50 to 70 to 80. It's crazy. So we're coming into the last 5 here. If we come down and grab the 5, you may see it push higher, but it's going to be aggressive. It may only just be half risk. So I want to see if price can just grab this little 5-minute low and then reflip bullish. And you could consider a scalp, but it'd be half risk. The stop loss would be wherever that low is going to be, and just be a little pullback because the range is still nice here. Like just here back up into here is 14 ticks in like a very, very tight range, which is good. This is what you want to see. Right, guys, let me go to the toilet. 2 seconds. We're about to grab the 5-minute low here. We're going to have a buy stop here in a second. You still haven't grabbed the previous 30-minute highs, which is... has to wick out this little double bottom. Wick out this double bottom and you could have a potential buy stop here on gold. Has it just grabbed it on the futures? No, not yet. Not yet. If I do take it, it's very likely going to be half risk. And I'll be looking to take it with a tight stop loss wherever this low is going to be as well. If this 15 closes nice like this, 15 bottom wick, and you could see a continuation back up. You may have a nice little pullback trade here in a second. Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Say bye.
Hey?
So you heard me say bye and you came running to me.
Oh. So we're leaving a nice double bottom now, which means the 15, if the 15 can open and wick down, you could look for a pullback. Like I say, it's quite an aggressive trade, so I would probably just take it half risk. But let's see. Let's see. Oops, unsuccessful package delivery. What's this bullshit? 40 seconds here. 40 seconds. Fifteen's looking to get a pretty strong close here. So I want to see a bottom wick, an instant bottom wick, grab these lows, and then I want to look for it to flip bullish and come for like a 10 to 15, 20 tick drive. If we close above the previous high, even better. If we close above here like this, that's even better. It's top wick, you motherfucker. Don't. Instant top wick with a double bottom. Goldie. What are you doing to us? Oh, gold, 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 gold. So this instant push up makes you think, well, now it's likely that you're going to have a drive down. As soon as you grab them highs, you're probably going to see a drive down. You got no real bottom wick in this current 5 in the futures either. So you're just about to grab the previous 30-minute high, which would have been the target. So from these regions, this is where you do have to be open to sells, which I think it may have to wait for London. If I could spike up a little bit more. Damn, yeah, that would have been a nice little quick play, but yeah, that would have had to be our break-even point. So if we've got a little wick down of this double bottom, as soon as you grab them, yeah, 10 ticks, you have to be out. Nice, alright. See, motherfucker, there's that push. Goldie, man. Yeah, 13 ticks right there. I'll be done. But the more that this pushes up, this is why, because there's no real bottom wick on this 15. So now that you've liquidated this previous 30-minute high, this would be the TP of any longs, and this is where you then want to be open to shorts. I was going to call it, but the fact that we've now done this, I'm going to actually stick around. Just for the next like 20 minutes, see if we get something. Because this is my level where I want to short from. Ali's still heavily bearish. Could spike up a little bit more. But if it's going to spike up that much, I won't take it till London. Here. Nice level. Oh, if that had given us a quick bottom wick again. Literally left a double bottom. If that had given us a quick bottom wick. Yeah, we'd go fucking quick 10 ticks, $500. Oh yeah, don't forget that. Bye. Bye. You too. Futures sometimes don't create a bottom wick. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, David. That's why I have to watch the currency chart as well, because this current 5 on the futures, I'm just looking here, has no bottom wick, but on the currency it does. So again, yeah, it's another reason why I have to watch the currency, because these tops and bottom wicks are very, very important. There's 5 minutes starting to show some signs of rejections here. Thing is, if I take sells now, where are my stops going to be? Because as soon as you grab these lows, you'll break even. Stops would have to be quite large though. I mean, you could take shorts from here. You know, You want to be break even around here. Stop loss if you close bullish, I guess. Do I think it's a high probability setup? I don't think so. I haven't taken it personally. I'm thinking I may wait for London. So unfortunately, we haven't been able to get a trade in this Asian session, but it's been good to watch it. Yeah, 40 ticks back down to that double bomb is gonna be very nice today if we can get that. But again, I think you may spike up into here. So I'm not going to trade off what I think. We'll react to it. This 30 closes bullish. Then you may get a little bottom wick. And then a drive, and then a bigger drive. And yeah, the reason that you may see this dip down is look at this current 15. This 15 has no real bottom wick on the futures, which although it does in the currency, it's still quite rare for the 15 to close in the futures with no top or bottom wick. I think even if you're going to see a push up, you're going to at least come in and re-grab that 15-minute low. I just don't know if it's too aggressive. It's a massive help. Yeah, no worries. You can see all the links. You can check out all the trades as well. See how I managed, like I say, you know, all the losses on there. You know, like -4, -8. They're not me getting into a trade with like a 1 tick stop loss. It's how I manage my position. You won't see any other YouTube streamer managing the way we do. And if you wanna be trading like, you know, 10, 15, 20 ticks a day, that's how you have to be trading. If you want to be consistent. Now I'll stay. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for another 10 minutes. But if this 30 closes bullish, you may re-grab the high one more time. Managers by not even having a stop loss. Yeah, it's wild to me, man. It's wild. It's a like I say, you can trade like that, but in the beginning to trade like that, one, you cannot do that funded. It's absolutely impossible. And two, mentally, you're gonna blow up, and if you overexpose yourself, you're gonna blow your account. I personally, if I'm gonna go long from here on gold, man, I'll cut the trade at -4 ticks. I'm not gonna go sit at -40 and hope that it comes back up. Even if I stack in some sells, and yeah, I could probably cut it break even. It's just not the way that I personally would like to trade, and especially if I'm trading like, I get my trading to a point where I'm trading like, you know, 30, 40, 50 contracts. I don't want to trade like that. Yeah, honestly, man, yeah, I would be losing my mind to see it going that much drawdown, even if the technicals were still in play. I know for me personally, mentally, I cannot handle that, and that's okay. I would rather take the loss, get re-entries, and I'll make back the loss and more, way quicker than hoping it's going to come back up. But I think that's what's our risk management plan, like I say, is what sets us out from the rest. Having a risk management is also very important. People have an entry plan, not much of an exit plan, but also don't. Oh really? Wait, that sounds like a pretty nice entry here. Wait, 7.3. At this push. Oh no! Oh no! Really? Who am I to judge? Oh no! Oh man! Yeah, of course he did. What a guy! Yeah. See, yeah, 100 ticks. I'll be losing. I couldn't do it. Me neither, man. Me neither. Fuck no. Pay if you held, yeah. Quite risky, you know, with FMC, but I mean, like I say, yeah. Thing is, you can do that on gold, but if you do that on something like Nasdaq, you'll blow your account. you will 100% blow your account if you're on something like Nasdaq, because Nasdaq can just keep pushing. But yeah, on gold, you know, even if you're going to see a big push to continue pushing up, you know, you're at least going to come and grab these 30s, and if you take re-entries here, your average position is going to be here anyway. So it's, as long as you can handle the drawdown, it's definitely possible. It's not the way I would like to trade, because you know, even if gold's going to push up, it's likely going to come back down, retest this level before going higher and grabbing the liquidity. So yeah, it makes sense. But you can only trade like that on gold. I wouldn't do that on any other instrument. You'll fucking blow your account. I mean, I wouldn't do it full stop, but yeah. Still no bottom wick on this 15. Failed to drive though. Respecting that resistance. We can spike up a little bit more. Hodl, yeah. Hodl gang. Hodl gang. Speaking of hodl, what the fuck is crypto up to? Where's my crypto moon boys at? Oh, look at that. Nice. I don't know when I had drawn that on. Look at that, it's a nice little liquidate of that low. Tap into 25,000, nice little push. Intraday in crypto is pretty fucking simple as well, to be honest. I haven't intraday crypto in a while, but look at that, it's a nice little bounce. It's our plan right there. The moon boys aren't taking control just yet. Yeah, I think you're gonna see crypto and Bitcoin have another rollover soon. Come grab the highs. You haven't really grabbed any lows below. I think there's a lot of liquidity sitting below 25,000. So yeah, I think you see crypto dip down a little bit more. This is all the moon boys, and this is going to be all the hodlers. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look, man. How's XRP? I took my money and ran on XRP. I caught this little pump here on XRP, and as soon as it came into these highs, I took my money. As soon as it was in these highs, the amount of people when I made this video saying I can grab this double top and push lower called me a fucking idiot. It's crazy. And now look at it. Soon as XRP gets relisted on exchange like Coinbase, all the fucking retailers buy back in. You're back down minus 50%. The amount of people who caught this pump up here and didn't cash out is fucking crazy. So now you're kind of breaking out this little trend line. Trading below what, 55 cent? Yeah, you're gonna see. I think what. You could see XRP back down at what, 30 cent in no time. But look at that, lovely little grab of that double top push down. Yeah, I mean, fuck man, loads of people would even be buying in here and are just holding this drawdown, hoping that this gets down at break even. And their breaking point of cutting this trade is probably going to be somewhere down here. So as soon as that's their breaking point, that's when you could be looking for another little pump back up. But yeah. Technicals are pretty nice on crypto. 5 minutes slowing down here. Last 5, if we can spike up these highs, potential sells. But yeah, I like analyzing crypto again because of the psychology aspect of trading and thinking about what the masses are doing in crypto. Every time I've made a crypto video about how I think crypto is gonna have deep retracements, fuck the amount of fucking moon boys that come out. Like when Bitcoin was trading around 60,000. I was saying that this entire push back down to like 20,000 is so easy to come in. It's just simple market cycles. But when everyone sees crypto up here, for some reason, all technicals just go out the fucking window. Like even when we're up around here, to come back down, you know, even to retest like 50,000, people are, oh no, never, no, never. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then yeah, before you know it does. But you can just see how well it just bounces off these psychological levels. 35,000, 40,000, break back below, break back above. Where was 60,000? 60,000 was all the way up here. Never closed above 60,000 at this point. Easy short. Easy fucking short. And that's a serious amount of bank. So look at a little Tesla quickly. 5 minute on gold is slowing down here. Oh, look at that. I don't know when I drew that on either. I haven't looked at this chart in a long time. There's Tesla having a lovely sell off from that $300 region. 25% bounce, just simple head and shoulders. Psychological level, $300. Little dip there. I don't know when I drew this on, but it wasn't at that point, so very nice. People see $300. Tesla backs $300 all over the news. Boom. Dip back down 30%. So yeah. Tesla may dip a lot lower as well. See a lot of people intraday trading Tesla at the minute, which is quite cool. I haven't really intraday traded it. But it's always good to kind of diversify into stocks a little bit more. I was telling my family to kind of buy into, like, you know, major airlines and cruise companies. Anything that dipped in COVID that was bound to come back up, like the travel industry. Travel industry is not going to fucking go forever. Was pretty easy if you look at Zoom as well. If you got into Zoom before the lockdowns, Zoom went absolutely nuts. So what, March I believe it was? Yeah, so March trading at $100. What, by the end of the year you were almost up 500%, which is fucking ridiculous. Now it's just kind of dipped all the way back down. Where is it? What else was there? I think it was Air New Zealand as well. Dipped quite a lot. I don't know if it's on here. I mean, actually, Air New Zealand is not. I mean, it's kind of been. So when did this dip off? Yeah, look at that. Look at that dip in Air New Zealand. As soon as this news started coming about, go have a look at that. Absolutely insane drop. Fucking some pretty nice levels to buy Air New Zealand. I don't know what it's like overall. Oh, gold hasn't grabbed the highs yet, so you'll probably see them highs get grabbed on gold. Yeah, look at that. Crazy. No bottom wick on these levels either. Need to run, take care, thanks man. Yeah, enjoy man, enjoy. I'm going to shoot off as well, guys. Gold's not really doing too much, which is fine. I think we're going to wait for London, and I think we could see some nice pushes in London. I think gold's going to spike up a little bit more, grab these highs, and then you could see pullbacks into these lows. You may push up into these. But yeah, for you Zoom guys, I'll see you guys in like 4 hours. We'll jump on again for the London session and see how prices develop. So I'm going to close the charts, go get some sun, and then come back in a bit. So enjoy guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys. Bye. Yeah, Zoom guys. Sorry, YouTube fam. I'm going to wrap up there. No trades today in Asia, unfortunately. Had an amazing drop, but unfortunately didn't catch it. But shared a lot of wisdom today on the stream. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. I'm going to go take a break, and then I'll be back again for London. But for you guys on YouTube, we'll be live again in the London session on YouTube tomorrow, Friday. Fun coupon Friday. So I'll see you guys then. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Trade safe, be smart. You guys have my levels. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.